Hello, everyone. Welcome to Thought TV show. My name is Kennedy, and I'm your host for today. I'm not here alone. I'm here with wonderful guests who will be rubbing minds together on today's topic. I have Mr. Adeyemi Oluwa Seun. Eventually, he's an engineer. He's here today to pour out his mind, tell us his insights, his thoughts on the trading topic for today. And also, I have Adeline John. Also, is a brother, is a friend. We've known for long, and I can guarantee you that today you are in for a very smooth ride. Mr. Seun, you are welcome.
Thank you for having me. Also,
John, big man John, you are welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me here.
All right, everybody. These are my guests for today. We'll be discussing the topic, the trending topic, how Nigerians are perceived in the globally. The perception of people either in business all around about Nigerians. But before we continue, I want you to subscribe and like the YouTube channel. Welcome back, everyone. Like I said, we will be discussing the topic on the perception of people, the international body towards Nigerians. How did they view Nigerians? I want to believe that every countries of the world have the way they are perceived, the way other countries look at them. But especially this morning, today we want to talk about how Nigerians are perceived. Mr. Seun, what is your thoughts on how Nigerians are perceived globally?
all right. Thank you once again. I will not want us to deceive ourselves there. The way people are being perceived is entirely the responsibility of the person who is perceiving, actually. But at the same time, we have a role to play in how we want people to perceive us. Nigeria of today, I don't think we are really.
So, John, what are the common misconceptions that people have towards Nigeria? The common misconception, there are common thoughts, there are common negative thoughts that a lot of people used to have towards Nigeria that you know or you've come across internationally. Thank you, the uncle. To me, let me say the mixed kind of conception, let's say. Number one, some perceive us as being bad, and some perceive us as being good. Like the former president of America said the other time, he said he hates some part of Africans. He mentioned Nigeria specifically. No, that's telling that our image in some places are not perceived to be kind of a good set of people, and like a good country, so to say. But in some places too, we still have some countries that do see us as someone very good, but most of them don't see us as someone very good. They only do business because they feel they can, that they have to be the Because of something we don't want to gain things else.
gain some us.
Exactly.
That's what I see. Because Nigeria is a place that you can business. Let me say 500 naira, and they would get 5,000 naira, which is not so in some other countries. And most times, these businesses that people start these days, in the Western world or here in Africa, it is based on money. They want to make money from it. So Nigeria is a place that you can easily make money from.
So that is why most of them are in bed with us.
That's why we are like someone they can't do without. Yeah, something kind of people they can't do without.
All right, let me take that from you. So we are a people that they have to be in bed with us, even not regarding our either bad or good reputation. Seun, what would you think are the common stereotypes that you've heard of, like the way they perceive us, the common ones you've heard of, the common image that they paint us as? What are the ones? Maybe you can just give us one or two of them.
Yeah, thank you. I feel one of the common one is that Nigerians are not honest people.
Honesty.
That Nigerians are not honest.
Exactly.
But that is the bad side. But nobody is not so amplified that Nigeria are one of the smartest people in the world. Because if you look at it now, look at what is happening, Japa, and US, UK, they've almost taken all of our medical experts. They are almost taking all of our IT experts.
Exactly.
That were bred in Nigeria, who they were trained in Nigeria, but they will amplify the fact that Nigerians are not honest people. If we are not honest people, why are you taking our produce, our product, our educational product? You are taking them abroad to enjoy what Nigeria has prepared. So, what's in my own take, I don't think bad people are everywhere in the world.
Exactly.
But because we do less of presenting ourselves to the world at large. So we are allowed them to define who we are. Ourselves, we are not really taking our diligence to define who we are as Nigerians.
As Nigerian. Wow. That is interesting to know. And one other thing I think of is let me throw it to you. Now, aside honesty, you said we are not honest. Now, aside honesty, what other thing can you pinpoint? Aside the fact that they know Nigerians are not, they think, let me use it that way, that most Nigerians are not honest. What other things did they stereotype us on? What other characters, what other habits that you think you can mention? Because I think someone was saying that generally they are thieves. It's an American, so the way he said it, generally they are thieves. So I think that is so. What comes about this stealing? I've really robbed a bank in the United Kingdom, or USA. So why do most of them perceive us as thieves?
All right. I think everything rises and falls in leadership. There's no way we're going to talk that will not still refer to leadership. We are still bankrupt with leadership in Nigeria, and I think that is the major problem that we have. One of my mentors once said that in the midst of armed robbers, he said if a group of armed robbers are to select leaders, you understand? He said then we have to select him who's criminal or a thief. We need that group. Armed robber will not think an honest person at all. You understand? So if you are talking about leadership is not something. Our leaders are not people who drove from heaven. We should be mindful that these are people that are emerged from us. You know, so each family, at the end of the day, we produce the kind of leader.
Let me stop you there. Let me stop you there because you are going to my next question. But before we go to that question, John, let me ask you, do you think these internet scams contribute majorly to the way we are being seen, especially when you call us thief? Do you think it is part of it?
Of course, it is. Although everywhere in the world, there is always this issue of internet scam, yes. But Nigerians are more rampant in that space. And I would just say what really caused this is lack of employment. The unemployment rate is very high.
Okay.
Let me tell you something now. When I was in school, I could remember there was a time I used I had to do exam with a lantern to do exam. Sometimes our lecturer would tell us you must be in class by 6 o'clock. 6:05, you will not be allowed to enter in class. You can see how ridiculous the thing is. You can see how we read like as if we are going to run mad. And after school, what do you get? Although I'm not saying the internet scam is good.
All right.
After school, what do you get? Nothing. No employment. The government will tell you government cannot provide for everything you need, and you have to provide for yourself. Fine, but where is the money? Where is the money? Okay. Let me say that I have a brother now, a younger brother, and after school, maybe I finished in maybe first class, second class, or even third class. After that, I couldn't even get a job or a very good paying job. You know, when I say paying job, I mean paying job. Maybe I'm being underpaid. Or well, probably that I didn't see job and I'm just going up and down.
Yeah, I get you on that.
Now, that was younger brother. Do you think if you want to focus on school,
The way you do,
because it will be like even my brother we no book sense.
which you get,
So if he gets those things,
which you should go around. Exactly, that mindset.
right. When we say don't go book passer,
Mm-hmm.
you don't even know book teacher.
Mm-hmm.
It's very cheap. What do you think that kind of boy you want to do? If you want to go to that friend, teach me how to fish. That is why you see the high rates of all these internet scam. Although it's happening everywhere, like I said the other time, but the rate of unemployment and corruption in Nigeria has made it on a high level in Nigeria. That's what I say.
Seun, quickly, from what you said, I actually want to ask you a question. Now, we base everything on, we are hanging everything on the neck of the government. So that is why, I mean, lack of job and stuff like that. That is why we have a lot of youth out there scamming people. So should that be an excuse? We are looking forward to build a good nation, a good reputation. Now, should that be a driving force for young people to go into internet scam, prostitution, things that would defame the name of the country?
Yeah, thank you. Actually, that should not be. There's no excuse for misbehavior of any sort. There's no excuse.
All right.
So, and I've said it earlier that, but a lot still rests on government. If we are blaming government, it is because they are the one that coordinate our resources. These are the resources that should have been properly channeled to enable people to have a bright future for themselves. Actually, there's no excuse. If leaders are able to structure the society very well, in a way, discourage the way people go to social vices to some extent.
Yes. So now I actually want us to just talk more on these talk to our youth more on this, because I'll tell you the truth. Even with the fact that things are very, very good on the good side, let's be sincere. Okay, let's say on the bad side in the country, but we still have a lot of youth thriving. We still have a lot of youth making it. So now, putting all the blame or the whatever on the government should not be a driving factor for you to do something that is bad.
Yes.
You have a lot of things now. A lot of them, you see a lot of young lads want to buy an iPhone, want to use an iPhone. And most of them do not even know what's the function of half of the function of the iPhone. So it is high time for them to, I think, sit down and think what they are going to use their time for. I wouldn't know if you buy into the idea of when you school, you learn a trade. I don't know if you buy the idea.
Absolutely.
What about you? Yeah, definitely. So a lot of people will just think that it is school. You see, there's these snobs now. I don't know if you heard it. They say school is a scam. Let me out to you, school is scam. Let me out from your side.
No.
It is actually not a scam. No. But because of their mindset, they want to get rich quickly. This mindset of quick money. I think that is a problem we are facing. Now, I was reading the news yesterday. I don't know if any one of you have seen the news. It said a son of a sitting governor in Nigeria killed somebody in a nightclub, either in Nigeria or India. I can't say for sure where the incident happened. But now this is my take. This is what I was ruminating. I was like, if he had not been into the vices like that in his country, if it happens in India, it won't happen over there. So it means that it has been happening here. Maybe the father in one way or the other through his connection had been covering it. Now, that's taking him to the other country. And that is the problem we have. So most of these things we are talking about are we hear that Nigerians do outside. I think most of them start from home. Most of them, most at time, starts from home. So we'll take it to the next level there. But now my question to you now, should that be a driving factor for people to just stereotype some group of people with the hearts of one person. What somebody did or does to you, is it the best thing? Is it something that is advisable to now stereotype a whole race of people?
No,
On that, no.
I'll say no. Why? Because out of every 100 people, we will see some good and some are bad. You can't say because some are okay. Yoruba ma people pardon me to say Yoruba, to say this in Yoruba. Wani Atoye Akai out of that it's me. What do we mean by that? We pay okay, authority pay you said because of someone had done something bad. And you now think, okay, for example, you say, okay, Elisha now, maybe where they are being called Oshoma and Lo. I just want to use that place because that's where I'm from. We are being called Oshoma and Lo. That if someone should borrow me money, that we will not want to hear anything until we collect our money. Now, look, it is true that it is people
They love money.
they love money and they do business.
Yes, it is. It's evident.
Is it? Yeah, it's right.
Yes.
We love money, but we work for our money.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody works for money.
Yeah, we work for our money.
Exactly.
Don't do all this scam.
Okay.
About. So
Let me stop you there. You said they don't do all this scam.
yeah,
Ever.
we are not looking at that.
What is your take on that? We are coming back to you. You said is actually bringing out. See, this is one of those things we are talking about. We want to be factual about it. He said, Elisha, they don't do scam. Part of one of our questions I want to ask that, we are talking about stereotyping in business, part of it in tourism and stuff like that. So, Elisha as a town in Osho State in Nigeria, how do people view them outside? He's an Ijesha man. Probably he's trying to defend his culture, the place he's from. But I wouldn't know if you are an Ijesha man also, but going outside, how do you think people describe them? What are the
Actually, Amadi Barapama. I hear from Uwa. Boga is in Oyo State. See, if he says, if John says, Oshomalu, see, principles are universal.
exactly?
You understand?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If somebody jumps out of a fourth floor, in US, force of gravity we are coming down.
That's it.
There's a global standard for doing business. You may say, Oshoma and our old people, uneducated people, but they imbibe the principle of doing business. If you are not right sitting in terms of handling finance, when you are doing business, your business is not going to do well. This our old people that they call Oshoma do is not simply because the fact that they learn the right way of managing business. You can't be running business and you allow people to run you familiarities. So everything business, you allow people to run you even for as long as possible. Use that seed. Even when business,
So you bro said about familiarity breeds content.
exactly. So it's not that, perception. The way we say, somebody might see a glass of water and say, apple, empty. It depends on your perception. But if you look at it from the positive angle, you will know that this person is actually doing the right thing so that he will not flop in business. That's the way I see it.
Exactly. So now I get where you are coming from.
Yeah.
So I get where you are going. Exactly. All right. Let me ask you this show. See the issue of insecurity. Let me take the Boko Haram issues we have sometimes ago. Now, how has it affected Nigerian, both home and abroad? How has it affected? There was a time I heard in quotes. Some white men are coming to do business here, but they were scared. So I don't know, is the Boko Haram issue, has it really been, has it really affected us, or just the year and like, right, it's not as bad as that. It's not as bad as people are, say it is. What's your take on that?
Actually, insecurity is worse than we think. If you are saying bad, it's an
Understatement.
It's worst.
It's bad. It's because
I attend a lot of Zoom meeting.
okay.
Common discussions is we have a lot of Nigerians in the diaspora. A lot of them have spent 25 years they have money. You understand? And if you ask them deep in their mind, they want to come back to Nigeria. They want to invest. They want to give back to the society. You understand? I met with a woman. She said she invested almost like 30 million naira into fish farming. You understand? But she said Nigerian fact. You understand? Before you know it, theft is part of the problem. Then the cost of materials they need. You understand? That insecurity. There's an issue that happened in my hometown around the Ukiugun there. A particular doctor came from abroad and came to set up a vast plan of farming. So when the case of
Igbo, Sonny,
remember what Sonny Igbo addressed, he went ahead and killed that man. That man started the farm. He employed a large number of people, indigents. He worked on the farm. But this person was just cheaply killed by a few set of miscreants. So what image is that painting about Nigeria? So anybody that's abroad, that's a money bag, that wants to invest in Nigeria, he hears about such stories. With the person still want to go ahead and bringing the money into the country. So little by little, such events will discourage people from coming. So insecurity is doing us need and it will do us need.
So are we safe to say? Are we really safe to say we are our own problem?
Exactly.
Yeah, what? Our own problem. Yeah, definitely. So we are the architect of the problems we are going through.
Exactly.
And let me just chip in. Let me focus on what's just said. Let me just say, insecurity in Nigeria is on the high rates. Let's call it speed a speed. I like the factor. Insecurity in Nigeria is on the high rates.
Yeah,
I'll tell you why. Okay, now let's talk about Boko Haram or all these insurgents, whatever, bandits, whatever you want to call it. Now, what about all these cheaper girls that they went to go and kidnap to the pipe? Do you know they have not even gotten all the girls? They have not even returned all the girls back to their family.
That is even if they've returned any one of them.
That's even if those girls, even after that's half of them are not even dead now.
Because me, I'm thinking it is a propaganda saying that they've released 50, they've released 200, and I mean, I doubt the propaganda.
Now, these people are of a pain. We see them coming out tomorrow and saying, so
they surrender.
Don't do again. And instead of them to face judgment, you see them giving them some money. They say they are rehabilitating them. What are you rehabilitating?